Trump has denounced Project 2025 in its entirety. Is that something that you completely agree with, that Project 2025 and the policy proposals, with everything,
Sure.
every part of it, do you disagree with all of it?
Well, I think what President Trump said is that Project 2025 does not represent the agenda of the Trump campaign, and it doesn't. Donald Trump represents the agenda of the Trump campaign. He's a very smart guy. He already had a lot of good public policies. He speaks for himself. And I think what's made the president so mad about the conversation around Project 2025 is anybody saying that an outside group, my understanding is it's a bunch of white papers. It's almost 1,000 pages long. No one speaks for Donald Trump. Not 1,000 pages of white papers, not a conservative nonprofit, not anybody except for the Trump campaign and Donald Trump. Sir?
Yeah, Matt, Leader Telegram based out of Eau Claire. Kind of speaking a little bit more on Project 2025, Wisconsin Democrats worry that Project 2025 will have negative impacts in rural communities like here in Eau Claire, with them stating that the Project 2025 has plans to cut federal loan programs for small farmers. How do you combat this claim?
Well, look, I combat the claim by repeating what I just said, which is that Project 2025 is not Donald Trump's agenda. Donald Trump's agenda is his agenda, and he speaks for himself. And the Trump agenda from 2017 to 2021 was awfully good for farmers in Wisconsin and everywhere else. This was a guy who fought for Wisconsin farmers to have access to global markets. This is a guy who was willing to fight back against some of the trade practices of other countries that were bad for Wisconsin farmers. This is a guy, Donald Trump, who supported an American energy policy that made it possible for farmers to get the fuel and the fertilizer they needed. His agenda was great for American farmers. And again, he speaks for himself. We're going to do the same thing when we get reelected. We're going to make American farmers wealthy and prosperous again. And we're going to do it by Donald Trump doing exactly what Donald Trump wants to do, not any organization that pretends to speak for him but doesn't.